Good morning, students. This is your computer class, and in our last class, we have read about how computer works, chapter 1, and this is chapter 2. We will start today, that is MS Windows 7. So, most of you have got the books, I think. You will read the chapter over there. I have made a gist over there here, and I will send it as a PDF. And one thing more, I am giving you the question answers. You no need to do any inner questions because you will read from that only. The questions, mainly the fill in the blanks, true, false, all these things are very important. So please read all these things. And now I am starting with chapter 2, MS Windows 7. First of all, graphical user interface. The short form is GUI. A graphical user interface uses pictures to represent the input and output of a program. The program displays icons, buttons, dialog boxes, etc. on the screen. When we will open the screen, we will see some pictures that when we will put the input and output, it will show some pictures over there, and the screen will show some icons, buttons, or dialog boxes, and it also the user gives commands by selecting and clicking on icons displayed on the screen. So user will give the commands by display the clicking on the icons that is displayed on the screen. When we will take the practical class, I will show you. Next is Windows 7. Windows 7, what is Windows 7? An example of GUI. What is Windows 7? Windows 7 is an example of graphical user interface. Desktop. When we switch on the computer, we see a screen, that the main screen. At first, the screen we see, that is called desktop. Next is icons, the small buttons. Last time when we have taken the practical classes, you have seen that on the computer there are some pictures over there. That is, those small pictures are called icons. Do you remember that we have clicked on the small pictures and it becomes a bigger one and we start working over there? That one, the small pictures, we will double click over there, and it will open and we will do. And by double clicking on the icons, it opens. An icon represents different programs, files, or folders. I used to say that don't click on that icon because that is different thing. Don't click on it like this. So and the next is, it is important to start and shut down a computer in a proper way. So we have to learn how to switch on the computer and how to shut down or switch off the computer. But otherwise the computer will get damaged. Number 1, steps to start computer. How to start a computer. This is very important. This may come in the exam also as a question. How to start on a computer. Number 1, switch on the power supply on the switchboard. At first we have to switch on the power supply, that is on the switchboard. Next is switch on the UPS of the computer. Number 3, third step, that is switch on the power button on the CPU box. And next is switch on the monitor. See, we have done, whenever we enter into the computer lab, we first switch on the switches, we on the switches on the switchboard. Then we put something in the UPS that is below the computer, under the desks. Inside the desks there are something we used to click over there. And then the CPU power button box, that red light inside the that box, red light clicks na, we have seen, blinks a red light, and then we switch on the monitor. Next is operating system. An operating system is the name given to computer program that allow us to operate a computer. How a computer will work, that helps, an operating system helps the computer to work. helps a user to give an input to the computer. An operating system helps a user to give an input to the computer. Next is to get an output from the computer. So what is the work of the operating system? Operating system helps the user to give an input to the computer and get the output. Output means the answer. Last day we have said that input means when we are writing, adding something, 4 plus 2 equals to. When we are putting the enter key, we are getting the answer. That is output. We are giving 2, the plus sign, and then again 4, then we are getting the answer 6. So 6 is the output and 2 plus 4 equals to, that is input. Computer cannot function without an operating system. If there will be no operating system, computer cannot be work. So it is very important to add a operating system inside the computer, install a operating system. Next is booting. What is booting? The automatic loading of the Windows operating system into the computer memory when the computer is switched on. That means when we switch on the computer, a thing circles over there. Round and round we see something, that is called booting. While booting, the picture of the Windows logo appear on the screen. When all the program of booting is done, then we see the pictures or the logos on the screen. After few seconds later, a welcome message appears on the screen. A message comes that you can start your work now. That is called welcome message. After the system finishes booting, it becomes ready for us to work on. When the booting will be over, then we can start our work. But before booting, we cannot start. We have to wait for some time. When we will switch on the computer, we have to wait for few seconds to for booting and all those things that will happen. Then we will start our work. Next is Microsoft Windows. It is an operating system. What is Microsoft Windows? Microsoft Windows is an operating system developed by the Microsoft Corporation to run personal computers or PCs. Microsoft Windows is an operating system. It is made like a Microsoft Corporation. It runs the personal computers. That means it is in your home or in my home or in the school also. All the computers, there are Microsoft Windows are there. Desktop we have read it before also. Then we are again reading the screen that appears after booting of the Windows operating system. After booting, the screen comes, that is called, you will see the picture on page number 19. Page number 19, 2.3, you will see that the after booting we will get this. And in page number 2.2, see welcome screen is there, welcome. And page number 18, figure number 2.1, that is Windows logo. The picture of Windows logo is over there. Page number 2.2, welcome screen is there. Page number 2.3, the desktop is there, and see the icons. Page number 19, figure number 2.4, it is showing the icons on the desktop. We will compare. I think you have got the books, so please open the book and then start reading. Then it will be helpful for you. So the small pictures, that is icons. Computer program. A computer program is a collection of instruction. Computer program means it is a collection of informations. Each computer program performs a specific task. Each of the computer program has its own work. It will do only that specific task. One computer program cannot do another work. File. A file is a collection of data, information, settings or commands. And file name, each file is given a unique name. This is known as the file name. And next is folder. A folder is a collection for organizing and storing files. Folder is kept for organizing and storing the files. Next we are coming to the assignment. I have already given the answers because afterwards it is becoming a mess. In chapter 1 we have done a lot of things. uh, so this time I change the pattern. I will give the answers now only. Write the full forms of PC, personal computer, OS, operating system, GUI, graphical user interface. Next is the fill in the blanks. You will get the PDF over there. I will read this and try to write in the copy, because if you will not write in the copy, you will lose it, and if you once it will lost, you will be unable to give the half yearly exam, because all these things will come in half yearly also, not only in the unit, because after unit you have to come to school. Then if I will check the copies that these things will be not there, then you have to write at that time. So now you are getting a great opportunity. You are in the home only, so write it in the copy. Okay, and read also, learn also, because after as soon as the school will open, the exam will be there. So read all these things. We are giving the answers and all these things so that you can prepare yourself nicely. Okay, so this is the material. So till the next class, goodbye, have a nice time.